All of a sudden, I just heard, young lady, you came late to this class and you're still walking majestically. I wanted to enter the ground.
If you get to choose again, will you actually choose medicine?
I will still choose medicine. Just like grab this call. I grabbed his scalp and I was like, no fluffiness of air. And then they grabbed it, I was like, obviously. During my medicine EOP, I really felt loved by my examiner. People came to me, I was like, wow, I love your confidence. I was like, really? Because I was literally shaking.
I would just say this 400 level class I just completed has to be one of my best because of my roommates.
Are you
It
serious?
was very, every day is an adventure in this room. Every day.
Somebody should call me doctor. I was stop.
Hi guys, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know we have new faces here now. These are my roommates, my lovely wonderful roommates. I have 3 roommates.
Third one is not existing.
The other one is behind the camera.
Yes.
She has featured before. If you want to see her, I can link the video. If you are new on my channel, I'm Olushola Adebayo and I'm a 500 level medical student. Alright. Okay. Alright.
So you like saying you're a 500 level medical student?
Yes,
like, I don't understand. You just finished too.
Alright. Okay.
You just did the rehearsal.
Okay. When you want to say you can say you're 400 level.
No.
Alright, move on.
No, I'm a 500 level. Hi guys, I'm Fela Dami. I'm a 500 level medical student. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so happy to say that.
Hi everyone, my name is Kabir Yetunde, also a 500 level medical student, and I'm popularly known as Antiro. Thank you.
Today's video will be about what we call medical school tag. Basically, we'll be asked some questions by our 4th roommate that is at the other side of the camera. She'll be the one asking us the questions and we'll be answering them. So stay tuned.
Hi guys. So the first question is, what made you choose medicine?
Just briefly, I chose medicine because I didn't really see any other course that appealed to me at that point in time. I would say because in Nigeria we have limited exposure to other courses that are not really mainstream, so we don't really know much about other courses. But even the other courses I knew about, they didn't really interest me. I didn't really think I could do them or I was capable of doing them or that I enjoyed them. Then another thing, at this point in my life, I would believe that God was one that led me into doing medicine, because then even though I didn't really know God then, now I see that all things work together like according to God's plan and purposes for my life. So it was one that definitely placed me in this path. Alright.
Should I go next? Okay, so for me, why did I choose medicine? You know how every child wants to be a doctor. I mean, back then. So I think I was part of those children. So there's nothing much of a big deal there. It's just that I pulled the ambition all through secondary school, and although I didn't get it at once, but I still pulled the ambition all through. I just wanted to be a medical doctor, you know, so nothing special.
Okay, so I chose medicine because there was practically nothing after medicine. I mean,
Just like
for me, really, there was nothing after
tried
medicine. I had an elder brother who went in for medicine, so it has always been medicine for me. I mean, it has always been my defined career path. So yeah, I never
defined
career
okay.
path. That's just a big career, so that's just it. Okay,
Alright.
thank you.
Do you really enjoy studying medicine?
Okay, so I'll be starting with this. Do I really enjoy studying medicine? I know most people that know me will think, oh no, yesterday you like studying medicine, you enjoy it, you derive joy from it, but my dear, I say lie. I actually enjoy studying medicine a bit because through the journey of medical school, I've learned to understand the functions and the way the human body works. Okay, and not just that, but I've met a lot of amazing people, and I don't think I would have been able to meet those people if I had chosen a different career path. So those people, the fact that the course itself, it's made a very, very big impact on me, on my person. So I think, to sum it all, actually, I really, really enjoy studying medicine.
Okay. All those ones that Yetunde said in a story.
So me, Queen, I'm gonna treat her.
I don't enjoy studying medicine.
You don't. If you get to choose again, will you actually choose medicine?
I will still choose medicine, but I don't love the
process.
process. It's so exhausting.
Nothing good comes easy though.
My dear, it's so exhausting. It is emotionally draining, physically draining. I don't like that aspect. Trust me, I'm not going to say I like. Oh yes, I understand that. I enjoy the fact that yes, I met great people.
Like
I mean,
me.
I feel like you could have met people too. If you
yes, you could have met them.
Like you meet other great people.
But then, to cut it short, I don't enjoy studying medicine. No.
Wow.
But I love the fact that I'm going to be a doctor.
So you will still choose it, but you don't just like
yes, I don't like the process.
For me, there's this statement that I do say, studying medicine is stressful. I would want to say maybe I do enjoy it. I know it is stressful, but I do say that I like what is stressing me. I like the fact that it is because I want to read physiology. It's physiology I'm reading that is stressing me. Although this class, this 4 level I just finished, I discovered some courses that I don't like. Well,
pharmacology number one, I'm sure.
I don't know. I feel like I'm 50-50 for them. I don't like the fact that I have to cram a lot of and I have to cram a lot of stuff for them. So I would say all in all, I enjoy studying medicine because there are a lot of growth, a lot of things I've learned through this process.
Why are you guys making me feel like
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You are.
It's fine, but it's stressful. No.
On to the stories part. Your best medical school story.
I don't even know if I have.
Or an experience you enjoyed in medical school.
So far, I can't think of one yet.
That's bad. It's a young one.
My best medical story. Medical school majorly it prepares you for situations where you have to be very confident and you have to learn how to face the crowd. And really that came in handy when I had to make a presentation at the Federation of African Medical Students.
Yeah, she
did. Yeah, she made us proud. You guys stop paying me. Right from the preparation and everything, I kept doubting myself that Yetunde, can you actually do this? Can you actually face the crowd? Can you do this? And to think that it's actually clashed with a major in course we were about to have. That was our pharmacology second in course. So it gave me a lot of doubts, but still I still pushed. I still had to do a poster presentation. I'm also going to be having an oral presentation, and my first instinct was, Yetunde, reject this thing. Why would they say you should like give an oral presentation? Like it was poster from the beginning, but then I was like, well, it's also going to be a very good learning experience, really, so why not just take it up? Having to prepare the slides, having to think about what to do and how to like arrange my thoughts and everything. So fast forward to the day of the presentation, and you know, as a cute girl I am, I like this thing. Maybe she would put the picture there so you can see. Okay, so from that moment I entered the hall. So the moment I was meant to give the presentation, my dear, tachycardia, like heart rate of 150 beats per minute, trust me. But then giving the presentation, I felt like I was in my zone. I just
your natural habitat.
My natural habitat. I just flowed.
Which
in fact,
she was
people came to me. I was like, "Wow, I love your confidence." I was like, "Really?" Because I was literally shaking. But really, that was like my best thing. That was one of the best things medical school has actually done to me as a person. And I'm so grateful
she did
for
well.
that. Thank you.
No, we were not there, but I need her slides where she gives details to presentation slide, so she did that.
Yeah, contact me for your slide.
Okay, this might not be the best shout, but that's what I can think of right now so far. And I think it is how during my medicine EOP I really felt loved by my examiner. Even though everybody used to think that it's like a very, very strict and hard person. I mean, from the very beginning, I don't know, it was favor. I don't pray, I don't do this. But from the very beginning, I didn't have a proper name tag. Sorry, matric number tag. I guess I used the name tag, and I was like, "What is this that you are putting on something?" I was like, sorry, my matric number tag was spoiled and all. He had to like cut this thing for me and he literally wrote my matric number for me, and he even pasted it for me. The love was so nice. And then during the whole exam period. And so even though I was like fidgeting and making little mistakes here and there, he was still very calm and correcting me a lot. He literally walked me through like getting the diagnosis properly, and I just really felt lucky. In fact, at the end, he gave me 1,000 naira. I'm serious. I didn't say this, so I gave back, but he
didn't tell us that.
He gave me money.
Wow.
Transferred money. I was supposed to get something for somebody.
Oh, okay.
Then he now like gave me extra more than the normal amount.
That's true. Yeah.
So I think I really loved that aspect of medical school, even though I was not expecting that it was going to go down. It really went more than I expected. So
that's nice. So for me, my best medical school experience so far, I was trying to think of anything. Nothing was really coming to my head, seriously, but the thing that just came to my head now is that, please you guys, don't let your head swell too much, but I would just say this 400 level class I just completed has to be one of my best because of my roommate.
Are you serious?
It was very like I don't know.
I didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
oh my
there must
God.
be a particular one that shut up.
No, like that's the best I could come up with. Honestly, that's the best I come up with, because every day is an adventure in this room. Every day,
actually,
is an adventure in this room. And so I feel like it was part of what made me not to really feel the heat of this class, this 100 level class, and that was what.
There's always
the
good like that.
Yeah, so like they're very caring, and also too they kind of helped me grow to know that's where like spiritually, academically too. You see your roommate reading, definitely you have to read. You see your roommate praying, definitely you have to pray. No, we are just accommodated. So I would say they really made the experience a good one for me. Like I think I'll look back at my 400 level class and smile. She's showing the outside, see me showing the outside behind her, right?
So your worst medical school story?
So
many.
I have two. Only just
Choose
in this
one.
class. I went to class quite late. And when I got to class, lecturer had already started, and I didn't want to sit at the back, even though I was late. I still wanted to sit in front. Not front. I just like had to like walk my way through to the middle towards the front, and all of a sudden I just heard, young lady, you came late to this class and you're still walking majestically. I wanted to enter the ground. I was like, okay, so I'm sorry, sir. I wanted to like, he felt as if he wanted me to go to the back. So I wanted to go to the back. He still told me that, you're still going to the back. You're not supposed to sit down. He just like shouted, and I felt like, oh no, sorry, sir. I just had to sit down.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, let me just say that was one of my embarrassing moments in school.
You guys stop.
So that was it. But then I think that experience like taught me that it taught me not even about punctuality. It's not like it taught me that life will not always be sweet. Like people do not have to see you like perfect all the time, because I think I've never like experienced that kind of thing like in public and all those things, and I felt like, oh my God, this is a dash to my personality, and I had to like talk to a friend, and he was like, damn me, it does not make you any less of who you are and all those things. So I think some experiences came that really like shaped me into becoming stronger and stronger this year.
Yeah. Moral story, always be neutral.
So do you want to go next? Okay, so my worst experience so far, I feel like I have two, but I would just say one that I'm a little bit comfortable with speaking about now. So I would not really go into details. In fact, I wanted to make a whole video concerning this. It was my worst Viva experience. My 300 level Viva experience. I will not really go into the detail of it, but one of my courses, my Viva is oral exam. That's what you do at the end of. You do theory, you do objective, you do practical exam, then you do oral exam for a single course. Yes. So that particular course, one of it, the oral exam was very bad. It was very bad, and it was a build up. The questions I was being asked, either I knew it or I didn't know it or I didn't remember, And there are some questions that I actually could have known, but because I heard some information that confused my mind, I got there and I was confused. And I didn't even have just gone with whatever I knew before I would have answered, but it was a whole lot. But it was just oral exam. I don't want to go, it's a story, I don't want to go into it. Maybe I'll share a video concerning my worst survival experience so far.
Alright.
Right, so
Can this girl have the worst experience without
What's the experience? Okay. It's not really a bad experience like
I
that.
said
but
it. I know. I said it.
about my medicine UP. Yeah.
how is that worse? Something that came out good.
It came out good, obviously, but at that point,
Yesterday you should have mentioned that I played
was
that
like,
instrumental role.
I beg.
I still want to get this today.
At that point, it was really, really like bad because it was frightening and I was scared and everything. And getting to the front of my examiner, my history, I didn't really think because I'm somebody that wants things being done in a particular way.
So very perfect.
It didn't go according to plan. I know they are not expecting much from us, but really I wanted to give my all and everything, so it didn't go according to plan. Right from then I was like, oh no, I failed this particular exam. And then getting to the front, they said, okay, after history taking, you have to examine your patient. And we were like, okay, examine this particular patient. So, and the thing is that I already examined the patient. So, you know, the examiner stood by the patient and I was like, okay, so I'll wash my hand, I'll do this, I'll do that. Then for physical examination, it starts from the head and down to the toes. So, you know, the man was bald. Okay, so I just like grabbed his skull. I grabbed his scalp and I was like, no fluffiness of hair. And then the examiner was like, obviously. So I actually go back from that particular examination room to my room. To my room was like the camera was like, I was like, nobody should call me doctor. So that was like, but eventually, thank God, it all came out well. But then at that point, it was like I should just give up and just run home, just run home and leave.
Is medicine as hard as they say it is? Is it really hard or it's overhyped?
I'll start.
You're always starting. Shut up your mouth.
I'll start.
Shut up your mouth.
You end
time. See, she has told us that time is now.
Medicine, it's not overhyped. I will not lie to you. It's not overhyped. Everything they say is true. It's true about medicine.
Okay.
Yes, because you see, namaste. The thing is that medicine is very hard. Like, hardness is subjective, but this one is objective. It is objective. Like, hard is very, very hard. Okay, so but when you try to find your way around things and you know how to plan your time and everything, I really don't think it's as hard as they say. Just know the right things to do the right things at the right time, but really it is hard. Thank you.
As for me, medicine is not hard, but we have to like learn a lot of things within a very short period of time. That's what makes it hard.
Yeah, that's the hardness.
But the content of what we are learning in medicine, it's something that you enjoy even when reading and all. So it's not the major thing is the stress of having to like do
you have a lot of
bulky stuff in a very short period of time.
That makes
it's fine, sha, but I don't think it's as it is what the hype. It is what the hype, but at the same time, if only they could give us more time to read.
Yeah, but they won't. So they won't. That's the thing. For me, I would say no matter how they describe the class, I feel like when I let me use my 200 level. That was when I was freshly entering the medical courses per se. Like with the way the seniors were saying it and it's difficult, it's this and this. When I entered that class, I felt like they could never describe it enough. That it was harder than they said. That was my own experience.
And that's a discovery for every class.
Other than they said, no, this 400 level, I knew. I think then I was with my naive 100 level mind, secondary school mind. What if we want to be hard? Go.
I found out this class.
Oh.
So I'll say then I was really naive, thinking that how hard could it possibly be? That was 200 level. But I quickly learned my lesson that yes, actually could be hard. But so since I already knew that, so I just go into the class with just asking God for ease and strength to actually go through it.
What's your best part of medical school?
My friends, oh my god, my friends. I have amazing people. I have really, really amazing people, and I think without them, this class would have been unbearable. Very unbearable.
Yeah, the people you meet really, like your friends, your lecturers, practically every human you meet in medical school. They are amazing.
Alright, so for me too, I would say the people you meet, and also I think what we learn, it's usually interesting until you remember you have exam. So, but up until then, I think that also the growth that also comes with medical school.
Okay, agreed.
So what's the worst part of medical school?
The amount
Exams.
say the exam.
Exams, my dear.
The tension that comes with
That's the
pressure. Like that's the worst. Nothing tops it. Nothing.
For me, I would say yes, exams, but I forgot what that is because of you guys. Okay, yeah, I think the large amount of things you need to learn within a short period of time.
Give tips on medical school for future medical students.
Medical school is a journey. It's a very, very long journey. So don't look at the end point. Enjoy the journey. Immerse yourself in the journey. Love the journey, and you come to love the profession.
Alright. I would say that you should please put family and some other things that you need to do. Please don't jeopardize those things because of medical school, because you will always be busy, please. And then the place of God too is very important. Cannot do medical school without God, trust me. So
thanks so much for staying up to this point. I love you, but Jesus loves you more. Bye. My tip, take their tip.